Previously on Master Duel, I was bamboozled, conned, led astray, destroyed by my opponents. I was forced to perfect the combo of the triple D. But with this perfection comes a hefty price. It's all or nothing. Everything's in. My entire hand just to win. But if we can get to the Baron, then it's possible we can achieve full combo. Yes, my boys, we're getting in there. Back at it again. Thanks for coming back to the stream. Thanks for coming back to the stream, Isaiah and Art, my boy. Welcome back. It's time to get in there. Gold Shadow, welcome back, my boy. We're gonna be clapping with DDD today. Your boy got some practice in. I know what's going on. Hopefully good enough to get the dub, my boy. So we're gonna be going in with DDD today. I'm pretty excited about that, honestly. As you know, DDD is the best deck. I appreciate that, my boy. Thank you so much. We black, y'all. We black at it again. Black at it again with another video. Just let me make sure we're all good here. I'll make sure we got everything set up. I'm pretty sure all systems go. All the pluses have been converted into plus ones. We're getting in here. Yeah, so what if they just unleash the power of Mystic Mind tomorrow? What if they were like, you know what? Just because we know you like it, Mystic Mind. Said Rip Hazy in Duel Links. Did Hazy die in Duel Links? Did something happen in Duel Links? I'm gonna be going into Duel Links, my boy. Especially now that the ranking has turned over. As you can see, we are still in we are now in Platinum rank 5, which is definitely a downgrade considering we clapped all the way up to Diamond last season, but we didn't finish it. Obviously, you saw me struggling trying to finish it yesterday. I got clapped and destroyed. As you saw, I even tried to play with DDD, get a little experimentation in, got blown out, but we're gonna get in there, my boy. We're not gonna get clapped. We're not gonna get clapped today. We're not. But we are gonna be playing some Duel Links, my boy. The season has restarted, and your boy really needs to get practice in. So here's the thing. A lot of you don't know my Yu-Gi-Oh schedule or my new Yu-Gi-Oh schedule. But here's my new Yu-Gi-Oh schedule. This has nothing to do with my streaming schedule. I try to get in there for game as much as I possibly can through the week. I got to get my practice in where I can. Recently, I've been trying to keep myself as sharp as I possibly can on the main decks that I have in real life, which is why I don't have a ton of decks in Master Duel. I just got 2 decks in real life. I have a Triple D deck, and I've got my Tri-Brigade Synchro deck. Now, the Tri-Brigade Synchro deck has evolved, and I found some new cards, some new ways to play that deck, and unfortunately, they don't have those cards in Master Duel, so we're back to square one on that. So I feel like in Master Duel, the deck is what it is. I think I've got it to as good as I think I can get it with the cards that we have available. But when it comes to DDD, we just got our upgrades. We've just got these cards, and these cards were the ones that I told you, like when I played at locals, and I did, like, you know, I have not topped my locals at all, and I think I've only gotten as high at my locals as maybe, I want to say, like top 40% or something like that. It's like 40 people at my locals, and it's, you know, it's a lot of stuff to deal with, and if you just don't know, you don't know. But what I found is that when I got a chance, I played against the #1 player in my locals, and when I played against him, this is the deck that I was playing against him with, very similar to this deck, maybe plus or minus a card here or there, and I was able to pull the dub off because of, honestly, Machinex, because this card was very complicated, how I set up my board, having at least 2 contracts available, and then I had the Double D Headhunt, and having Headhunt and Machinex is busted. Of course, using this new card, Double D Griffin, is the reason why. You know, summoning this card from the graveyard, going ahead and adding any card is busted, and adding any card normally means getting Headhunt, but adding any card could mean something else. So I've been having a lot of practice with this deck in a Tri-Brigade deck, but I hadn't played this deck in a really long time. I forgot how I used to play this, because how I play this deck isn't how other people play this deck. I don't, you know, other people play a lot of other stuff in the deck. I'm kind of playing it pure, so it just is what it is. So when I got that win off of that guy, I got a lot of confidence from that, because it not only showed that I had learned a lot from when I began to try to retrain myself to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I've grown enough to play against someone in a highly competitive mode where the what I want to say, I don't know, where the stakes were up, and it was a heated moment, and I was able to pull out and get the dub. So I think that that's pretty cool. But I think that just shows that I've improved from where I started, and that was my whole goal from the beginning, was just to get better, because I honestly felt like I didn't have any skills coming from Duel Links to Master Duel or Duel Links to full Yu-Gi-Oh. I felt like I didn't have any skill or understanding how the game worked, but now I feel like I got a better skill, better understanding, and I definitely have a couple decks locked down and mastered in my head, and I know enough about the meta and opposing cards that other people can play so that I can play effectively. So long story short, this is the deck that I'm really having fun and playing, and I've recently incorporated the Baron into the deck and learned that basically going Flame King Genghis with a normal summon of Orthros into Baron is really strong if you've got the follow-up, but the follow-up normally consists of having a full hand of monsters and going uninterrupted, and that's why we're running Call by the Grave to hope that we can, like, if something happens, we can use that. But, you know, long story short, you summon Baron on their second or third summon, and that way, you know, you're gonna be able to stop Nibiru, you're gonna be able to stop anything else that comes your way, and normally, hopefully, you didn't have to use a search and you didn't get ashed as you were trying to make Baron, because now Baron can stop Ash as well. So Baron's just a really good card. So as a duelist, I am on a journey. I was on a journey back in January. I was trying to improve myself and improve my dueling skills, my boy. But real talk, it has absolutely been a journey. So Yu-Gi-Oh is changing constantly. They got these new monsters that play the like a board game. I think they're called Valorants or something like that, or Valance. Somebody just mentioned it actually in the chat. Valance. And then they have the runic cards that are like first person shooter, not first person shooter. It's like you're playing Oblivion, but you're also playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So it's just a lot of stuff going on right now. And in terms as a duelist trying to get back into the game, I feel like I'm at a point where I am good to go and get better from here. I feel like I've passed that quote unquote competitive and competency level, and I feel like I'm at some other level right now as I'm moving and transitioning into the quote unquote big air quotes here pro. I'm gonna take myself to become pro, but I gotta learn, my boy. I gotta learn. So I had to familiarize myself with all the meta, the new combos, and basically what's one thing that you can definitely say that is true in the metagame and in the TCG, that Halki Fibrax and universal combos like Halki Fibrax. I'm just saying Halki Fibrax because you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then you need to start training up. But basically, combos that can create these cookie cutter moves that everybody can do. I've learned at least that basics, so that helps me to play through people's combos. So it's been a journey, my boy. But we're gonna be clapping today because definitely we went back to platinum. Right now, I'm sure it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh has changed so much. It's so much you can do in the game. It's so many things you can do. So I'm pretty excited to just, be getting back in there. I'm just happy to be getting back in there. What the? No! Konami! You can't do... Konami, how could you? How could Konami do this? Why would you do this to me? Why would you give me a hand like this, Konami? Why would you do this to me? Why don't you like me, Konami? I don't understand. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I don't know why Konami chooses to do me like this, but they love doing me like this, bro. I have no idea. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Konami. Yes, Konami-kun. Tilting me yet again. But we're gonna be getting in there now. We're gonna see what happens, honestly. We've got some spicy little combos here. We're gonna be getting that Link combo started pretty soon. We're about to put the Baron out, but it's gonna be on the 5th summon, unfortunately. He's definitely got Ash or something, but yeah, that's fine. That means we're gonna get Baron and we're gonna get our whatchamajig off. So I am not mad at that at all. That means we're just gonna have Baron and Gilgamesh live. All right, so let's go into Baron real quick. Cause ashing that, it was like, yeah, it sucks, but it's not terrible. Cause we can continue. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Stop that. No, sir. Stop that. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. DDD in control. Wonderful. DDD in control. All right. You got one in the grave. I think we should put the Wave King Caesar out. I think Wave King will be the appropriate target. DD Griffon. DD Orthodox. DD Griffin's effect. Yeah, I can bring that back. Yes, let's do it. Return to me. Yes. Yes, now you must watch. Watch and observe, fool, as I continue my combos forever. Look at this guy. He's like, please stop. Never. Please stop. No. Please stop comboing. Never. I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop. Should have killed me when you had to chat, like you ever did. Here we go. DDD. DDD. Let's do it. DDD. Let's go. Yes, I will only do this. All right, just want to double check. DDD. He won't be able to get past this. I've taken everything from you. All your options. Give it up. This duel is done. I've assembled the ultimate field against you. The ultimate field. Face the power of DDD. DDD. Boom. Let's go. What are you gonna do? You got 4 cards. Come on. I have you. I have you. I have you. What are you doing? What's good, Ace? Welcome back to the stream. You can bring something back. Yeah, no. He's running in there. Said by using Baron, you can self-pop. You mean destroy my own Gilgamesh? What is this? Add a level 6 dino. This is dinosaurs? Yeesh. Alright, well first we're gonna ash that. We're gonna start off by just ashing that. We'll take that hot 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, we'll take the 1-for-1. If you got called, go ahead and play it. Emergency teleport? That's not gonna happen, man. Wave King Caesar says no to special summoning. We're gonna go ahead and send off one of our hot boys to negate that effect. Yes. Now, what other cards do you have, my king? Boosting. Let's get in here. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. What else do you have? No, sir. What is this? No, sir. No, sir. Can somebody type it in the chat what's about to happen to this man? Can somebody type in the chat what's about to happen to this man? Somebody put it in the chat right now. Suck. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were delicious. I'm sorry. I hope you know you were delicious. So good. I hope you know you were delicious. I hope you know that. I hope you know you were quite tasty. Indeed. What else will you do, my boy? Are you trying to special summon? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Are you trying to special summon in the presence of a DDD king? Stop it! And we'll take the attack point. Poof! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Suck. Suck. Yes, that feels good. It feels good. We're gonna get more of those going. We're gonna get more of those going. We need more of those. Delicious. Suck. Oh, are you a monster on the field? Suck. There you go, my boy. Somebody tell him, man. Somebody tell him.
Well, actually, Nibiru is the best card in his format because,
Baron negate. What? That intro was crazy for this one. Let me see. I'm not gonna be able to do Baron. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do Baron. But I might be able to do something else. All right, let's see. Yikes! What is that, Maxi? That's a shiny Maxi. Get negated, sir. Gotta make sure you add the sir when you negate Maxi. Sir, get negated. All right. So I hate taking that drop on one so quick, but it's all I could do. I really don't want to do it like that. But that's fine. All right. Then we're going to normal summon and activate the effect. Dump it. Are you gonna play Ash, scrub? Are you gonna play Ash? Don't be a dirty. You little villain, you. You little villain. All right, well, since you did me so shamefully, Ash this. Oh, is that Ash only once per turn? Gilgamesh. Now what, boy? Now what, boy? Now what, boy? He's like, what am I gonna do, dog? Shut your ass up. That's what you do. Put 0 King Rage and 1 of the Ragnar. Take 1,000 of those things. I'll do my local pendulum summon here. Hate drawing two cards of the same name. A lot of their cards are straight up once per turn. It's like you can't really do much with that, you know. Straight once per turn. It's a pretty harsh restriction. Shoot. I know if I do that. Let's just see. I don't think he has anything else. And I know I'm doing this, so there's no point in not fully playing into this combo. But this combo's gonna net me more stuff. Alright. Because basically I gotta keep this card live as I execute this combo. So you need to use Lamia to send the other cards from the hand. So you just can't target something that isn't in the graveyard. Oh, maybe I'm reading something that's not fully relevant to me. All right, activate this card. Then I'm gonna activate this card. All right. So you're gonna bring this back, and then I'm gonna be able to search a contract. All right, so we're gonna bring you back and attack position. All right. Okay, if I get a contract, I can search my deck and grab the fusion material from the graveyard. I could use that card to special summon Lamia, discarding that to the grave, putting Lamia on the board. Then I could fuse in my grave and make rank up, pull somebody else back. Okay, let's try that. Add this. I'm gonna activate this. So I'm gonna activate, search my deck, add this card to my hand. I'm gonna use the Lamia. Oh, that was the wrong one to add. Yeah, that was the wrong one to add. But that's fine, because we can still do this. It's fine. Wrong one to add, sorry. All right. Oh, don't forget, take your 1,000. Sorry I took so long. Take a little bit of medicine for waiting. I'm devising a plan to destroy you. It takes more time than normal. Fool. Watch me as I combo out. Yeet. Alright. First, I'm gonna do this. Summon the big boy Gingy. Alright. Banish 2 and summon. Bam. Then we're gonna use Lamia? Yeah. We're gonna use Lamia's effect. And we're going to pitch this to the grave. And we're going to summon the Lamia back. And we're gonna use this to bring. Alright, so who am I gonna bring back? Basically, if I bring this back, I can fuse and make whatchamajig, or I can bring something else back and exceeds and then make the other guy, the spell negator. But honestly, I'm gonna go with the special summon negator because I think that's gonna be more relevant. I'm just gonna do that. I think that's more relevant to who I'm facing. Special summon negator. You know what he's playing. So, they're playing something that's special about it. Like everybody's doing it these days. So you've got to stay on edge. Alright. Got to stay up. Okay, I guess it's a good one. Alright. Just had to make a decision on that. Which would I keep and which would I let go? I had to interact with him so many times, it kind of threw me off just a tad bit. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Did not mean to be taking this long. Yes! That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Let me see what is this? Bruh. All I got is special summons, dog. If I can't do that, I'm dead. Good. I'm doing bad combos, but I'm getting in there. My boy. I know that there are other DDD combos that exist, one card combos that exist, but you don't understand what I'm doing, right? This deck is an Exceeds focused DDD deck that specializes in putting up 3 to 4 or more interruptions per turn. This is like a perfect hand for that, especially if I'm not interrupted with whatchamajig. Also, this deck is full of ash bait, so it makes it easy to pull off those combos. You see what I'm doing. You don't see what I'm doing, I guess, but you'll see what I'm doing as I continue to clap cheeks. Because you see, I didn't have an opportunity to go in the baron last time, but this time, you know, we're not gonna go in the baron, but you know, we still got plays. That's the whole idea, is to continuously have plays and never, ever, ever, ever stop. That's how it works. That's how it works. My opponent's down to 4 resources now. They already used Ash. I'm on a clock against Nibiru now. That's just how, that's the facts of the game. And if he doesn't have Nibiru, and I don't put an answer on it, well, it is what it is. This is the game we play. Let me see. I did not normal summon. Oh no, I did normal summon because I tried to do the whatchamajig. Let me see. Watch this. I guess I gotta just summon. No, I don't have to summon it though. But I could. That'd be 1 less for the pendulum. Alright, I'll summon it. Okay. Alright, now we're going to. Now we're gonna pendulum summon. Here's 1. Do I need the second? I don't. Well, we'll see. I don't think I need the second. All right, summon this guy. Attack position. Summon this guy in defense position. And use this guy's effect. Dump. Pump. Very good. Very, very good. All right. All right, here's the fusion. Very consistent. I'm getting in there. All right, here we go. Here's the game, guys. Got to bring back a triple B, so we don't need that right now. But what we do need is a overlay. All right, overlay. Come forth, my beast. All right, and then we get 2, and then I get a contract. 2 summons and a contract. That could be for the, okay. Ooh, that's actually everything. All right, so we're gonna just hit this 1 more time. All right, so it's gonna dump through the grave, and then we're gonna get some back. So we can take 1 and 2. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, let's do it. All right, so first we're gonna activate this, and then we're gonna activate this, and then we're gonna activate make a target, and then we're gonna activate this, make a target, and you. Let's go. Cooking it up, boys. Cooking it up. You don't understand. Y'all don't see it. You're blind. You're blind. You are blind. Good boy. Alright, so let me see. I'm about to make the 8. I'm about to make the 6. Do I need to add to my hand? I'll take this. Alright, activate. Add this double head hunt on that ass. Come on. mouse is acting crazy. All right. So let's go ahead and hit this. Hit the synchro summon. Yeah. From the grave, hit the shoot. No! I wasn't finished going full combo! Come on, man. I was gonna give him the Curse King Siegfried. I was gonna give him the High King Genghis. Now I was gonna give him the Machina X with the set Triple D Headhunt. Damn. Well, shit. If those combos are trash, call me the garbage man. Shit. Call me the garbage man. So, hey, call me the garbage man. These combos are trash. Call me the goddamn garbage man. Change my name to Oscar. Eating up the trash. Call me up. I'm ready to smash. Call me, please. I'm ready. Just call me right up. I'm ready for this garbage. I'm ready to eat. All right, now we're going second. We got Ash and Nani. We've got Ash and Imperm against Sword Soul. Hopefully he doesn't have Called by the Grave. Nani, he's got Called by the Grave. Oh, he does not have Called by the Grave. Good, okay. So we've got that. We've got Ash, normal summon your guy, Imperm, move to my turn. But then I got to deal with whatever he's got in his hand, which isn't good, you know? Bruh. Oh, he's going in. He's going in. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Yes, yes, yes. Great. Yes, yes, yes. Special summon a monster. Yes, yes, yes. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the term. And, okay, he can only play worms now. All right. Hey, Gordon, thanks for hanging out with your boy. I appreciate you. 7 to 8. Okay, just effect monster negation. Like, don't set any back row, and then I'll be happy. Wait, doesn't this card search a card or something? Oh, add a card. Oh my God. This card synchro summon. Add to your hand or banish one soul sword card from your deck. So he can grab that soul sword, blow him up card. That is so good. All right, I'm gonna hit you. I can't let you keep going, man. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please don't do any more. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please. No, he still got plays. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Yay! Let's go. Dodo. I've got to get him to negate a monster's effect as soon as it hits the field. So, okay. Activate. Searching my deck. Yes. Okay. What can I do to get past this guy? All right. Can summon something. He's gonna negate it. Then I'm gonna follow up and try to basically. That's the plan. He's gonna summon. I'm gonna summon a monster. I'm gonna activate his effect. He's gonna negate it, and then I'm gonna follow up and try to win. Basically the plan. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Negate me, please. Like you know you should. Oh my God. Does it get someone banished? If this card is banished, you can target a monster or worm monster you control increases level by 1. That's busted. But he doesn't have to do that though. All right. And then I special summon a monster He's got something in his hand. I don't know what it is. Maxi! Oh! Not Maxi. No, not Maxi. Fuck. Oh, fuck. It's the worst. It's the worst. I don't want to play into that. Fuck. I'm gonna play it too. I'm gonna play into this shit. Let's go. Fucking Maxi. Kiss my ass. Only thing he can mess with me with is Nibiru now. He already played Ash. They don't play too much other stuff. They don't play too much other stuff. Alright. Bam. Bam. Ouchie. Pendulum Shoten. 1, 2. No, keeping that in the hand. Here's 1. Here's 2. This guy. Nice. All right. All right. All right. All right. Hold on. Let me say it. Burn. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Da, 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 da. Yeah, somebody said nice hand. Now you see how powerful it is. Shut your mouth. Look at this. We still got plays. Unfortunately, we just didn't have nothing to stop Ash. Like, you know, that's, I mean, not Ash, stop Maxi. And I think, you know, we used our Ash on something. I don't remember what we used it on. Oh yeah, we used it on this shit. So that was us, you know, preventing Maxi. Like it was either Ash this and stop the Baron de Fleur or take Maxi. Like, you know, and there's no guarantee he had Maxi. He was playing that right now. So like, what else do you do? Like, it's all about managing your resources effectively and making the best decisions that you possibly can with the information that you have received throughout the duel. Silence. All right. Actually, couldn't hurt. Oh. Kinda need. This could be interesting. Now the damage is halved. Gotta bring you back. Bring back the boy. Now use his effect search. Fusion. He's got it. He's got the nib. Dang, he's got nib. He's got nib. F. 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 All right, he's got nib. He's got the nib. He's got the nib. There's only one chance. There's only one chance. He's got the nib, boys. He's got the nib. He's not playing with me anymore. He's got the fucking nib. He's not playing anymore. It's done. He's disgusted. He's got the nib. He's not playing anymore. All right. He's got nib. He's not playing anymore. I'm gonna Ragnarok combo, probably with the one in the deck. He's got the nib, boys. Activate. Bringing this bad boy back. Come on. Don't do anything about it. Don't do anything about it. Don't do anything about it. Like this guy says, you took damage this time. Oh, I'm blasting him for 1,000. Am I gonna be doing that? Yes, I am actually. For a G. Take it. Actually, I should have hit one of his guys. I actually forgot that you could actually hit his people with that. Are you gonna play the Nibiru now? Let's play Nibiru, clown. I know you have it. It's not playing the beer. Not doing it. Why is he not playing? All right, I'm gonna add a card to my hand. This might be crazy. This might be crazy. Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler. Oh, you might regret that. Was that what I was sensing this entire time? Was that the true extent of his power? I'm gonna activate this card right now. I'm gonna attempt to fusion summon right now. I'm gonna try to fusion summon right now. That okay with you? Okay. Fusion summon using do I have another link? Yes, I do. Fusion summon using this and this. Gotcha. I'm gonna summon this. Hello. All right. You let me get him. He didn't let me get the other move, so it's all right. But I got left in the drain. He didn't let me get everything I wanted, but that's okay. Okay. He didn't let me get everything, but we've got out the card to stop Nibiru, and we can continue up with some plays here. So I'm not worried. I'm gonna dump this and activate this in the grave. Yes, sir. Make another monster. All right. Here we go. I got you, homie. And I am going to enter the battle. He never had the Nibiru. He never ever had the Nibiru. He never had it. This is an opponent's attacking monster. This one is destroyed by battle from an opponent's attacking monster. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just do this. Unfortunately, I misplayed, didn't weaken his card. Oops, almost forgot. Take your 18. I misplayed, didn't weaken his monster. Oh yeah, because I activated Caesar's effect. Yes, sir. Caesar's effect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Caesar's effect. And I guess at this point I will set. And then we will go ahead and take this boy to the Machina X level. I should have went to Machina X too. I guess I knew in my head. My brain was like, you did this because you had that, you know? I'm like, oh yes, you're right. Nibiru? Shut your dumb ass up. Shut your dumb ass up. Shut your dumb ass up. Effect Veiler? No! Ah, that's not once per turn. He's playing more than one. Eee! Ah! No. 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 Yes. Oh my God. Let me see. He just got lucky. Let me see. Yeah, he got lucky. He only plays 2. He got lucky. He got lucky. Lucky as fuck. Ooh. He got lucky. No.
Nibiru. Get ready. I'm gonna play Nibiru.
Oh. Yeah, you can't help but to get clapped by Nibiru sometimes gets in there. All right, I'm playing this. This is my secret tech. I'm just playing one of these to see how it works, and it's been working out pretty good, surprisingly. I did not think it would be working out as good as it does, but it really kind of smacks. He's like, this fool normal summoned a monster with 0 attack and 0 defense so that I can play Ash or Imperm or Effect Veiler? That's fine by me. Nani? And special show. Now, it will suck if he uses the Ash on your boy. It will suck. It will suck if he uses Ash on your boy. It will suck. But you've left me with no recourse. Well, actually, that will not leave me destitute. It will not leave me destitute. Not at all. And that way I could get a little bit of chain block action going. He's like, wait, what? Double summon. Now the summon is double. And I'll be summoning a monster. He's like, you fool. You thought you would get that effect twice? Wrong. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, chain block action. All right, so first we're gonna activate this, and then we're gonna activate this. So now if he's gonna ash, he has to ash this, and I'm gonna get my Gilgamesh. No! Cloud! Peace. Got. All right. Always have plays. Always have plays. If he just got more, he's just got more. There's nothing you can fucking do. He's got it. You got it. You don't know. They always say it's not tricking if you got it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. All right. Pendulum scale. Pendulum scale. Pendulum token. Have to bring this card. Use this to bring a card back. Making it hard for your boy. Making it real hard. Put another in the grave. Oh yeah. Nope, you're not making it hard. You are not making it hard, actually. If he's got Nibiru too, it's just like, you know, whatever. He's got whatever else he's got, it's like whatever. It really doesn't matter. So you can have the Waldo. It won't change the fact of the matter. But I still kind of break. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this guy. And then we're gonna do this guy. GG. Alright, here's the Gengar. Yeah. Gang. Genghis gang. And then we're gonna level this dude up. Give him that show enough. Hi-yow! Bam! I can use that to get the double D headhunt, or I can use that to get a dark contract. Yeah, or a dark contract with the song. So, all right, take your 1,000 points of medicine, please. We're getting in there. Take your 1,000 points, please. Of medicine. Please take it. Take your damage. Take your damage, please. Alright, and then we're going to hit him up one more time. Ah! Switching zones on you. Alright, and then we're going to dump a card and then pick something back up from the grave. Do I really want to pick that up now? If I dump, yes I do. Alright, activate. Alright, turn, pump and dump. Bringing this back. What? That's what he had. Cyframe Omega. Bruh. Ah! He doesn't know what I'm doing, so I understand what he was a bit confused. He didn't know where to interact with that card, so I understand. He was kind of in a tough position, which I get. In the grave. And then we're going to go ahead and fusion summon. Yes. See, now you're understanding the power of DDD. You gotta exhaust his resources. See, you understand DDD? See, you understand? I'm exhausting his hand traps because this is how I'm taking advantage of this format. Outside of Nibiru, that's the only card that really can contend with it. But if your opponent is playing stuff like normally Ash, any other Ghost Girl, Imperm, and Veiler, typically you only got to play through 1 or 2 at the max 3 hand traps. If you can keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing and then set up negates along with Machinex, your opponent can't play out of it because they simply lost too many cards on the first turn. And you have a special summon negator that can hit 2 cards, and a monster that can hit a spell, and then you got your Omni negates and everything else. So, you know, because as you can see from the match history, that's what happened in each one of these duels. I went first, and I put too much pressure. I went first, put too much pressure. Went first, put too much pressure. Went second on this one. Mouse acting crazy. Went second on this one, but I died because unfortunately this person opened with not because he opened with this. He opened with a card that made me use Ash Blossom. He could have had any card. He could have played this. He could have played this. He could have played any card that encouraged me to play Ash Blossom. And because I had to play Ash Blossom to stop this, I couldn't stop this. And that is not a flaw of the deck, that's a flaw of the format. So you can kiss full behind on that. So that's why it's just a better understanding of how the deck works. So I'm playing into my strongest point. And what's the DDD's strongest point? That the deck can keep going if the deck is built well. And that's the theory, and you see it working. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing to change in the deck. There's nothing to alter. Sometimes people got Gamma, sometimes people got Nibiru, but that's not something that I should really worry about because that's not common. So I got to stick with the consistency of the combo. What's the consistency of the combo? Constantly working to build higher and higher and higher and higher boards that my opponent cannot assail. That's the goal. To just keep going and not stop. Like that's the goal. If you can get that going, then you can win a duel, against your opponent. And basically, the reason why this deck's so consistent is because I'm always making sure that I have 2 level 4s. Like right now, I don't have 2 level 4s. I have to go get a level 4. I gotta have 2 level 4s to make this deck work at all, if you haven't noticed. So, you know, this is my new approach on how like I'm making these videos and talking about these decks, because I just got to get in there. I feel like there's no video that you can ever make that could ever explain fully what a deck does and how it works. You can only watch it and understand the matchups. And even trying to watch and understand the matchups come with a whole line of, I don't know what to call it, what you want to say, gray, because, you know, it's all going to be subjective to what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, it's very hard to explain, but you know, we're gonna get there. We're gonna make this work. All right. Yeah, I don't have to do that, but I am gonna. We don't need this second. No, actually, you know what? We're always gonna summon the body, because I don't think. But yeah. But Nib holds back everybody, to be fair, and unfortunately in current Yu-Gi-Oh, this Yu-Gi-Oh that we're playing, if you aren't prepared for a card like Nibiru, then it's almost your fault. And I will almost say, I mean, you can't, like, that argument does apply to many other things, but I don't think it applies to something like Mystic Mind, for example, because Mystic Mind is so toxic and so good, like it's a superior card compared to any other card. But a card like Nibiru is not a card that's like so busted that you can't play around it. It's a card that's like, in most archetypes, if you can summon something that can stop Nibiru, and most of the time that something is Baron de Fleur. Most of the time, being very real. Most of the time, that's exactly what it is. It's nothing less than that. But as you can see, the combo is consistent as long as I go into my level 4s and I don't break from that. Like, that's just the combo. It just is what it is. Like, the combo just always works. And that's just by nature of what it is. Like, it just, you know. He hasn't played Ash. If he was gonna play Ash, he would have played a long time ago. Do I really want to bring that back right now? Oh no, I don't. I want to get this. Okay. We're gonna play this. And I did not make this level 6 ones yet. So this. Then we're gonna hit this. Yeah, that's why I brought that back. You need the body. Yeah. It's a game of resources. That's all this is. It's resource management. That's all this is. It's very simple. It's not rocket surgery, as they say. Bam. Bam. Add the head hunt. Some hands are gonna be better than others. Some hands are gonna get interrupted, but if you know what you're doing, you can always go in, no matter what. But the trick is knowing what you're doing. Yep. This. Yep. This. And you. Works fine by me. Alright, and then bam. Here's this Genghis, and then we're gonna upgrade to a rank 5. And stick with me, boys. I'll show you the ropes. Summon this. Bring this back. That's the damage. Chihuahua. This. Right. Then we're gonna get this. We already brought that back. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this out. All right, now we're gonna dump from the deck. One more time. We're gonna dump this. 8. Brave. Vanish. Sure. All you gotta do is just sit back and let the man work. That's all you gotta do. I will go to work. Just gotta let me do it. I will go to work. Just gotta let me do it. Let me do it. I will go to work. I will not play games with you. We will go full combo. I will play pure DDD. You will shut your mouth. Hey, there you go. What you got to say to me? What you got to say to me? There's many ways to break the board, but the board is successful, my boy. The board is sex. This board is sex. And now it's just a matter of keeping resources down on my opponent. He discarded a card. He's down to 4 cards. I have multiple interactions. I am not afraid of this man. The field would be a nice card. The field would be nice. But the only reason I don't play it is just because I honestly just feel like it's like a win more card. Like it bricks me. It has bricked me in the past more times than not. I do not mind him wiping my deck clean. I do not mind that. So what, you wipe my deck clean? I still can negate your special summons. This is a special summon deck. What is this? Dragon Link? You're not gonna beat me. Dragon Link? Like, you're not doing it. No. You're not doing it. This man has 2 special negates. You're not doing it. Come on. Can you do this actually? Let me see. You can banish this card from the graveyard and target one banished player dark monster that cannot be normal summon. There's a card at the bottom. Yeah, he doesn't have that, so he can't do that either. So come on, man. This is Dragon Link, so you gotta show me. Show me. And I still got follow-up. Come on, man. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I... That's the whole thing. You can't be scared of Nibiru because they only can play 1. I'm more afraid of this than I'm afraid of Nibiru. Like, you can play 3 Nibiru, but you can also brick on 3 Nibiru. So people will gladly play 3 Ash because Ash is kind of like skip the turn. And if someone decides to take the Max C challenge, they will draw into the Nibiru and win. That's the whole challenge. Like, will Max C get me Nibiru before my opponent can kill me? Like, that's the whole idea of the Max C challenge. Not to hope to get Ash, not to hope to get cards that you can win the game. It's to get to Nibiru. So if your opponent is playing Max C with no Nibiru, that's a weakness. If your opponent is playing Max C and no, I'm sorry, if your opponent is playing like more than 1 Nibiru, that's a weakness. So knowing that information is why, as you can see, I went in and made the DDD deck a specific way to just deal with people like that. Now, if I come up against a dude with a ton of back row, you can't really do a lot against that. You know what I'm saying? A ton of back row is a ton of back row. That's why I run the 1 Harpy Duster. But I mean, real talk, you got me. You know what I'm saying? What I should be playing is an Effect Veiler, because that would be more conducive to this deck. Because as you can see, if I'm setting up full combo for Machinex, because you got to remember, okay, this card can be summoned by any 1 triple D monster, okay? So the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh is telling you that you're going to summon Machinex and his effect is not going to be able to be activated. He's just going to be a 3,000 level 10 beater that goes to the extra deck instead of the graveyard. And his effect is basically negated if you summon him without backup. So what's backup? You got to have up at least 2 dark contracts, okay? You got 5 zones. How many dark contracts can you afford to have up and with back row? 2 and 1. So that's why you play this along with 1 headhunt. So you can have up 2 contracts, 1 headhunt. The only reason that I'm running Imperm over Effect Veiler, because Effect Veiler will be more relevant to this deck because I'm taking up all my spell trap zones. Hand traps are more relevant to this deck because it takes up more spell trap zones. It's 2 reasons. Number 1, I believe that there is a secret algorithm in both Duel Links and Master Duel. I don't have any evidence for this at all, purely hearsay. That if you have you have monsters in your deck and you have spell traps in your deck, the algorithm puts it together in some kind of combination. And I will find more often than not that I will have Effect Veiler in my hand instead of any DDD name that I could have used. And I wouldn't, and you know, like since this, if it would have been in perm, you know, you wouldn't have saw it at all because it's a trap card, because the algorithm said you need to have monsters. That's a little side thing that's in the back of my head. Is one reason why I did that. Second reason why I did that, Effect Veiler does not work in my turn. So if I have to go first or something and my opponent puts something out on the field in my turn, I can't use Effect Veiler to negate that. I can use Imperm as long as I don't have cards, but I can't use Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler only works on the opponent's turn. You know, Effect Veiler's a tuner, it has some other benefits, but Imperm I find is a better fit. So I know other people play this deck with Halki Fibrax and all this other stuff, but I just don't find that necessary because you can go crazy full combo in this deck and you know, you can go in. Like this is the only questionable card in the extra deck right now, so the room deck has space. So, you know, it's all trial and error, my boy. This is all it takes. You know, it's just trial and error. The only other card that I really like in here for going second is Requiem, this card, because basically if you fuse using this card, it gives it an effect to destroy a card on the field, but you have to shuffle a contract back into the deck, so that's very situational, which is why it's not in the deck. Also, this deck can run really well without contracts. As you've seen, I've played without playing a single contract, then the contracts come later in the gameplay. Like the first couple turns I'm using monster effects, but then later in the line of combo I draw out the contracts, because leading with the contracts a lot of times they just get blown out by hand traps, and then it's unfortunate. And if anything, you want to save this card from getting blown out by Ash, so you want to try to offer them this, 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 you know, hell, maybe even offer them this, just as long as they don't stop this. But the biggest issue I find with this deck is bricking, which is why I run a lot of stuff at a minimum. You know, 1 slime, 1 Lamia, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you start bricking, it's okay to brick on DDD names. If you start bricking on stuff like Ash Blossom or bricking on stuff like Imperm or whatever, things get hard. So, you know, this deck is very hard to play because you have to understand the lines of play and be able to adapt to your opponent's interactions. And if you can do both of those things, then you should be able to win with DDD no matter what version you use. But DDD is a hard deck to play with because if you have a line of play that's too linear, your entire line of play is destroyed and you can't continue playing DDD. You just lose. So like if I open and my only avenue is 1 card that needs to be searched and they have Ash, my turn has ended if it was my normal summon. So, you know, if I don't have Griffin really saved this deck. Griffin put a lot of leg room in his deck. Griffin is the real extender. And then along with double summon and Griffin, it kind of keeps you from just dying like on the vine. Like for example, this is a hand where if I get ashed, I'm dead. But you only get a hand like this because Konami's trying to kill you. Like 2 Orthros, 2 Kepler, and an evenly match going first. Konami's trying to kill me. I've won too many games. So normal summon. Do you have Ash? Do we have Ash? Of course he has the Ash. Then I'm just gonna have to pass. And if I don't die evenly, if I do die, then I'm dead. Basically. Or the Imperm, or the Effect Veiler, or anything. Come on. But as you can see, as long as it's a diverse hand, you can get consistency. which is my biggest issue with this deck. I hate running more than one Kepler. I don't mind running more than one Orthros because it's a level 4, but I hate running more than one Kepler. And the only thing that you can do instead of running more than one Kepler is run a card like Small World, but Small World isn't applicable in every situation. Sometimes Small World can be a detriment because of the neg 1. So, you know, looks like he didn't have Ash. Looks like he had something else. But maybe he's gonna Ash this. Like, you know, this is also unfortunate. I need to play this. Like, so it's just a weird position, but he's not playing it. So looks like I'm gonna continue. Like, you know, and now I'm at a point where I can actually play my combo because he didn't stop this, he didn't stop this, and now I have 2 level 4s in hand. Because I have 2 level 4s in hand, for me, that's basically full combo because, you know, I'm just waiting for his interaction. Pendulum summoning puts the cards in the pendulum zone. The real thing about this deck is you don't want to lose the advantage from Gilgamesh. When Gilgamesh gives you +2, you don't want to lose the +2. And if you can maintain the +2, I've found in games where I've been able to maintain the +2 from Gilgamesh, I've always been able to win. Like, maintaining the +2 means I used 2 pendulum monsters to summon Gilgamesh and they went in the pendulum zone. And then I was able to use the pendulum pendulum cards and the pendulum effects to basically do what I need to do. So that's just been my little observation. But we're still gonna get in there because we got a lot of work to do. Because as you see, Griffin gets a lot of mileage. Griffin is just really broken because Griffin lets you just do so much. Like think about how crazy Griffin is. Griffin comes on the field. Griffin freaking, oops, I played this. I didn't want to play this. I did not want to play that. Yikes. I did not want to play that. Griffin comes on the field, and when Griffin comes on the field, you get to, oh no, I did it right. I still got it in my hand. I thought I played the one from my hand. Griffin comes on the Lamia. Very good, very good. Griffin comes on the field, and when Griffin hits the field, you know, you get to search your deck and draw a card. Like, that's disgusting. Search your deck, draw a card, and special summon this card. That's good. And discard a card in DDD. You're basically, it's a card that doesn't waste your resources, which is why I like it. Here we go. And I think you have to run 3 Gilgamesh. I was only running 2, and I just found that I couldn't fully combo as much as I thought I could, or thought I should. Let me rephrase that. What do I want to bring it back? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I want to bring it back. Bring back your boy. I don't know what he has. He has something that was live, but he toggled it off, whatever it was. I don't know what it was, though. He definitely could have Nibiru, that's for sure. That is for sure. You could definitely have that Nibiru. I'm hoping not. I hope not. Take your damage. Dun 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 dun. I've got one more Gilgamesh search. That Gilgamesh search is gonna put that in the grave. When that goes in the grave, I can fusion summon. But bring out Nani? A subscription. Underrated star. Thank you, my boy. I gotta make the High King Genghis, but I'm afraid to do it, but I can't be scared. I mean, I gotta make not High King Genghis, but Flame King Genghis, but I can't be scared. I just gotta make it. It's like no way around it. It has to be formed. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna dump it, and we're gonna bring back a card. We're gonna bring back Griffin this time. We're gonna block for Griffin, actually. Or do we want to block? Dang, we gotta. We want to block for Griffin. We want to block for Griffin. We're gonna block for Griffin. Bring back the Griffin. And then we're gonna activate this, and then we're gonna take our next card. All right, and then let's dump a card. Dump one slime, and then here comes this Griffin. Pop the Griffin's effect. Search the deck and add the head hunt. Give me some head. Give me some head right now. I want some head. Give it to me. Give me some head. Right now? Right now. I want some head. Give it to me. Bam. Guess I gotta give it up. Alright. Yeah. Yeet. Let me bring this out. Bam. Alright. And then we bam. Wave King. Hi Caesar. Hi Caesar. Then we go into the Cursed King. Siegfried. Mr. Siegfried. Sleeping in my class again. We're gonna take this guy down and make him into the Martinets. And set the head hunt. Pass. So we can definitely make evenly matched into some other cards. We can put that, make that another card. Probably hand trap. Maybe that effect failure. You said Dark Ruler no more looking cute right now. Well, Double D Head Hunt is looking even cuter, my boy. So we still got plays. That's the whole idea, is to just not be outed by one card, you know. Yeah, see? Here's one card, Lava Golem. The idea is to not be outed by one card. He had to make a choice. He's like, do I want to him to have the ability to negate my special summons, or do I want him to have the ability to get my monsters to suck? So he had to make a choice. Now, if he's got two Lava Golems or a Lava Golem and a Kaiju, shit, it is what it is. Numeron. So I guess it is what it is. Numerons is what it is. There's nothing I can really do about that. Actually, no, I can't play anything. Yeah, it's Numerons. So it's unfortunate. I'm gonna just let him play this out, because I don't know if he can necessarily kill me. I'm sure he can probably put enough damage on me to kill me, yeah. And I can't play it evenly, so it's Numeron. Like, what you gonna do? Actually, that's funny, no. Oh, no, I am gonna die. He's gotta attack both of those twice. No. Yeah, he attacked those twice, then he puts 4,000 on that, then he puts 4,000 on that. Oh no, 8,000 on that. Then he passes. Then he makes that one card that dumps the entire board, I think. And then I think I can follow up. I think I can make a couple things. All right, 8,000. Oh, 8,000 over this. Okay. 53. 17. That sucks. Well, I'm not gonna die because I got go. So I got go, but I think he makes something that can like banish all the cards or something that Numerons do. So I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think he can like banish them or something. They do something. I don't remember. They do something. But I can definitely give him 5,000 damage without using this, as long as I keep these contracts. If I don't keep the contracts, then I think I'll be able to deal enough. Appaloosa, the goddess boss. Okay. All right, well, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be fantastic. We're gonna win this duel. He's lost. All right. Let me just check the grave. Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, sayonara. One, two.
Say goodbye, Numeron pest. It's over. Mr. Duckworth. Mr. Duckworth. Mr. Duckworth.
Revengence! Let's go. There will be death, and it's all over in the final hour. Yes, Sangan. Sangan, hit that dance. Yes. Yes. So powerful it made the Numeron scoop. Whoever said that, whoever said before, this deck booty dog. I can't believe this DD deck is so trash. He's out here making DD trash combos. Your DDD combo ain't making them scoop it up after they play Lava Golem and Kaijus. Is it? Is it? I don't think so.
Ah, yes.
Oh my God. He runs everything. He runs everything. He not playing. Oh my God. He plays everything. Now I do play. I did play King Kali-Yuga. I did. That was one of my plays. But I took out King Kali-Yuga only because Oblivion King Ragnarok basically is the better choice in a pinch after you've assembled the full combo, right? So like imagine in a scenario like just that last duel. Full combo ascended, all of the best cards in the deck have been used. So I used the one already. I've used this combo up completely. The only thing I've used these up completely. I've used all three of these completely. After the first turn, this deck is kind of burnt out. The only thing that's left are Machinex, which can easily be summoned, right? Arc, because you need that for combos. Flame King High Genghis, this is your follow-up. And then Oblivion King Ragnarok. Now, and then Baron. And the only reason you don't have Baron in there, excuse me, only reason Baron isn't on that previous list is because Baron normally can get summoned out with that first turn shenanigans. So after you do everything and you go full combo and you put out everything good, your extra deck's only gonna have left one Machinex, one Arc, one High King Genghis, and maybe this Oblivion King Ragnarok. So what you need is a trump card, and I feel like your deck only has room for one trump card. And what are the DDD trump cards? You know, this is just me thinking beyond the second turn. This is third turn. I'm trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, Zeus could be a good fit too. Like I just didn't put Zeus in there because the only reason I didn't put Zeus in there, and to tell you the honest truth, is because Zeus kind of blinded my plays. Like in my mind, I would always say, I can always go to Zeus. I should always go to Zeus. Like, I just had to take it out because Zeus was causing me to misplay, honestly. But I think if I was to put in a Zeus, you could definitely take out this. You could definitely take out one copy of this. But I like to play two copies. So there's room for Zeus. You can always take this out. But I feel like Zeus, okay, think about it like this. Zeus runs counter to everything.
if I went first and was able to go full combo, then, you know, I don't need Zeus because Zeus would dump my board. If I went second and I wasn't able to break through their board, or I wasn't able to interact with them in their turn with like Ash and other bullshit, or whatever the case may be, then I could potentially summon a Triple D monster, go into Mach X, attack with Mach X, go into Zeus and dump the board. But if I had enough versatility to summon a Triple D monster, to go to Mach X, to attack freely, rank up to Zeus, and use Zeus's effect and it not be negated, I should have been able to do other things like win the game. So that's why Zeus isn't in there, my boy. But Zeus definitely can fit. Not saying like Zeus is bad. I just don't put him in here just because I feel like the deck is a little too tight. And I want to have a trump card for DDD, which is what I was talking about. So the trump cards for DDD are these high level monsters. So you got Purple Armageddon. I think this is another good choice. Because I think this card, yeah, target attack position monster your opponent controls and destroy it, and then inflict damage. This card can blow up a card, inflict damage, and I think it does something random to the attack value too. Yeah, you can make this card attack become, yeah, you can, yeah, wait, what is this? Before damage calculation, if your opponent battles, you can make its attack become equal to its original attack. Oh, okay. So if they had any attack point boost, it'll weaken them. So like, this is a decent finisher, because you basically want a finisher for this card. Like, you want to be able to pop this card off for a game. And if I'm popping this card off for game, this card really helps out a lot, helps close games, because it's a non-target. Does it target? Yeah, equip one face-up monster. Yeah, it's a non-target removal that doesn't destroy or banish. So it's just, I don't know. For me, it's just a combo breaker, board breaker. You know, it's just a all-in-one good card. Actually, now I would consider taking out this evenly match and putting Requiem in its place, but I haven't got a chance to use evenly yet. And yeah, and this field spell actually would work really good, because this field spell is a restriction. We can actually try it from here on out, actually, since I got my win streak and I proved my point. I'm gonna just take this I'm gonna take out evenly and put in the field spell for one card, because that's my free space, was where the evenly was. But I think this card works really good. Okay, this is a really good card. So if your opponent special summons a monster with the same type, fusion, synchro, link, exceeds. So what we have, fusion, synchro, we got link, and we got exceeds, definitely. So if your opponent summons anything that you have, full combo, has all of this shit on the field, you give them 1,000 damage, and while this card's on the field, your opponent cannot special summon monsters with the same type as a special summon monster for the rest of the turn. So if they fusion summon a monster, they play a fusion deck, and I double D headhunt that, their turn is over, because this card prevents them from doing any more fusions. And then if this card's sent to the graveyard, you can add double D monster from your graveyard or face up on the pendulum zone to the hand. But other than that, you're not using it for that. You're using it for that floodgate effect. And this is definitely a great card. It's a win more card. But in the premise of using evenly, you know what I'm saying? And you see, I never really used evenly. You know, this will work. But this isn't gonna work against somebody like Flounderies, because they don't summon any of that shit. So you know, situational win more card that I'm not a huge fan of, but it actually won me a duel or two. Actually, I do not have a room open. I've never opened a room. I've just been climbing this ladder all day. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That one evenly match is not random, man. Evenly is not random. Evenly is a critical card. Like, in this meta, evenly can win you a duel. Well, yeah, in this meta. In our single format meta, evenly match can win me a duel faster than a Zeus can. For me to play an evenly match, all I gotta do is go to battle phase and go to main phase 2. That's all I gotta do to play evenly. To play a Zeus, I have to have enough control over my board state to summon a triple D monster to go into that. Or I gotta play Darius and use Tour Guide to go into an Exceeds monster, then summon Machinex or the Darius, attack, survive, maybe I'll have a chance. But it's just, no, it just doesn't work. It's not the same. That is not the same at all. One random card in the deck that is a hard draw versus a card in your extra deck that takes up a vital position that literally could, like, since you can access your extra deck at any time, if you have the wrong cards in your extra deck, you automatically lose. I can have an evenly match in my deck and never draw it and, you know, die. I can also win, but I would evenly match was never, like right now, evenly match was swapped out for that field spell. I don't have evenly in my hand. I don't have the field spell in my hand. Therefore, those cards are irrelevant until a card gets into my hand that can search either one of those cards. But a Zeus, I can access a Zeus. But how can I access a Zeus with a bounce and a pop and an Appaloosa? How I'm gonna get to Zeus? And even if I get to Zeus, how I'm gonna nuke the board with a bounce, a pop, and an Appaloosa? But guess what will handle this board evenly? Guess what will handle this board evenly? I don't know, man. Maybe you tell me. I don't know. Maybe you tell me. I don't know. So now I gotta deal with this shit. Can I play through this? I don't know. This is why people don't like playing this. Harpy's Feather Duster, right? You gotta play that. For example, this is more TCG, but you gotta play this to get past Mystic Mine. This is not a field that, you know, is irrelevant. This is a -1. This is might as well be a brick. So essentially, I only have 5 cards to deal with this. Do you not see that? Like, yeah. But I can't even, but we'll see what happens with this because we got plays. We got plays, but you know, he's got plays too. and this is where I needed whatchamajig. I needed a what's he called? Griffin. I don't have Griffin. And he has a bounce and an Appaloosa. So it's like literally my only option is a normal or a pendulum summon. And I can't pendulum summon. This isn't enough to pendulum. So it falls down to, so what does this fall down? This falls down to what I told you before. Being in a position where you only got one line of play and also having cards of the same name. So this is a brick. This is a brick. And then I have these 3 cards plus this. He easily could stop that. He has a bounce. He has multiple negates. I have lost this duel. It's the same concept. So, you know, could I have summoned a Zeus there? Never. I would have never gotten a chance. If I had evenly, would I had a chance? Yes. Evenly would have cleared that board. He would have had one thing that was a problem. Probably would have been Appaloosa, honestly, because that's where he would have had more utility. And if I had to follow that up with an Imperm or anything else, then I could get right through that. Like Double E Headhunt was a 1-card killer in the last. But you know, Yu-Gi-Oh is not a zero-sum game. You know, it's very, 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 very. It's hard to build a deck that's a catch-all. The only deck that's a catch-all. There's only one deck that is a catch-all. One deck that guarantees, like, if you play it in a 2 out of 3 format with a competent player who understands their opponent's deck and understands their deck, there's only one deck in the entire format between this game and the TCG that is prepared for all contingencies. And you want to know what deck that is? Mystic Mine. It's the only one. No other deck has something that can stop everything but Mystic Mine. It's, I don't know what Salmon Great do. I really don't want to let him do this. I really don't want to let him do that. He add anything. Yeah, I would definitely say I would take out a Feather Duster in place of Orthros because he pops back row. But you got to understand how I use Orthros. In a lot of situations, I don't ever get an opportunity to use Orthros' effect to destroy back row because when I'm in a position to use something to pop back row, I need to be able to follow that up by setting my pendulum scales with Gilgamesh, which is why I run a third-party card to pop back row. So it's like, you know, you don't just play a card because it's good. But then again, it's like when you're playing against, and I can't play Lightning Storm because I play too much back row shit, and it's just terrible on top deck. So that card's just a little better on top deck. The only thing I would really run in its place is another spell trap. And if I ran another spell trap, I would probably run something more like Evenly, since it's an easier accessible card, since it can also get rid of monsters and it can get rid of back row, and it all goes face down. So Evenly is actually probably a better play in this deck at 3, and maybe I should drop some other cards, because if I'm going into my opponent's board and I have things like Ash, Evenly, Imperm, like those things should give me an easier in than anything else. Like Evenly works, and it's like I'm playing a lot of combo people, so definitely Evenly would work. But I haven't seen a lot of people put up a lot of spell trap negates. I've been seeing a lot of people put up monster negates. So Evenly definitely will work out a little bit better in my favor too. Here's another Ash. Can't complain about having a second Ash, not at all. Let's try to bait his Ash if he has one. Normal summon and activate. Searching the deck. Yeah, Evenly also, like you said, it's funny with a token. Evenly Match works amazing in this format because of the token situation. If they have a token and literally 9 other cards, they have to keep the token. If you didn't know that, that's busted. So Evenly's even stronger in this format. So, but it's a hard draw and there's no guarantee, and I don't like playing a lot of hard draw cards. So Evenly is really good, and I probably will use it over Feather Duster, honestly, now that I'm talking about it even more, because now I'm just starting to think about it like, hell yeah, Evenly's good as fuck. I'm like, hell yeah, I play fucking Evenly Matched. That's a good ass card. It's a good ass fucking card. Hell yeah, I'm playing Evenly. All right. And I don't know what he has, but he might have something that like pops some cards or something. That's not gonna be good. You know, I hate playing into people's boards with DDD because they got more options to interact with me. That's why I like going first with DDD. There's no question, like you want to go first with DDD. You can make a go second DDD, but that is a different deck. It's a completely different deck. It's a different strategy. All right, he didn't do anything. If what he really would have scared me if he had to set the his back row in a pendulum zone, like if he set it in this column, that would scare the shit out of me. Yeah. So why do they have to keep the counter? What counter? Effect Veiler. That's unfortunate. All right, Effect Veiler. That sucks. Into plan B. We're gonna have to use this. Plan B is actually gonna work because the amount of the card economy. Plan B should work just fine. So we're gonna just go ahead and use this. We're gonna fusion summon and go into the High King Genghis. We're going to be able to attack over this, negate that back row if he tries to use it. Let me see if it's destroyed by battle effect. You can banish this card from graveyard instead. If a element great card destroyed. Okay. Oh, actually, no, I can't do that because that's I can't make that one. because I don't have a whatchamajig. I forgot I gotta have a high level DDD. I guess I gotta just risk it anyway. Cause I was gonna play the whatchamajig, but I don't wanna. Do I wanna put out a level 6? No, I'll just do it. I was gonna have to risk it anyway. And I need to have this on the field because my Machinex would only have one whatchamajig on it. It only have one Xyz material. It's all a matter of what's attacking into this thing. Yes. Fine by me. Make this 2. Alright. Now we're gonna go into the Machinex. And this is why I like to play that Darius combo with the tour guide. The tour guide Darius was kind of bricking. And I don't want to set the double D headhunt here, but this is the spot where I have to set it so I can set up a pendulum scale. But I can't risk it like getting negated by whatever this is. If that's imperm, then that'll screw me. But since he's playing Salomon Greats and I only see one monster on the board plus one card in his hand, it's a good chance that I might be able to subvert his plays enough for him to end his turn. You're not bouncing it, you gotta destroy it. But that's what I'm saying. You wanna make sure this is the thing about Machinex. You wanna put him out with 2 contracts and 1 attached. That way, if he activates his effect and you destroy the dark contract with the gate, then whatever he attaches, he'll have 2 material. So then you can activate his effect again and pop this off, another dark contract with the Swamp King, attach another one, now you got 3 material. Then you can pop off 2 and then attach another one, and now you got 2 material. Then you can pop off the 2 and then you got 1, and then that's it. But you'll probably never have to do it that many times, or you probably wouldn't be able to use it that many times, but it's a possibility. All that's possible by having at least 2 contracts. This is resource management. You have to make sure you're managing your resources. That's all I'm doing. If he subverts my resources or destroys my resources or changes my resources, then that ruins my strategy. But my strategy going in is solid. So you get all these sucks. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, there is a combo line using make Dark Armageddon and makes Machinex. It's like 5 materials. Yeah, Thomas does have a lot of combos, and I just didn't add Thomas into this deck. But Thomas has combos, like you mentioned, Machinex. Thomas has combos with Griffin. Thomas has, like, honestly, DD has hundreds, if not thousands of combos, potentially. And there's only a few that's very common. And then there's niche combos that people are doing like myself. So it's truly limitless. I thought DDD was the only deck that had a potential to like counter any and every deck, but then I realized it, for example, against branded Despia, no, DD loses. Between Super Poly, that other card that lets them please stop, that other card that lets them what does that card do? Not Super Poly, it oh, that one that deals damage. That one that keeps dealing damage like every time you move. Like that card messes up DDD for sure. Like you can't play through that. Like I tried to play through it one time and died. Hey, it's not fun. Then you play through it, then they just super poly. Once your life points got low enough for them, then they super poly on you. And that's even more disgusting and humiliating. Said Thomas need to be in here, bro. Said I disagree if you're not playing it. I'm not, only reason I didn't add Thomas in here is just because Thomas has been in like weird situations where it's bricked me. The reason why Thomas isn't in here, because what's his name? Oblivion King Ragnarok is in at 2. That's the only reason Thomas isn't in here, because Oblivion King Ragnarok does sit in his space. But you got to understand why I'm doing that. If I open up and I don't have Ragnarok in the deck, this entire combo is ruined. I need to have the Ragnarok summon from the grave on turn 1 to facilitate any combo in this deck. Like, the most powerful combos include using Ragnarok's summon from the grave. So that's the only reason that Thomas isn't in here. If I could run one and like send it back somehow for free, or there's any way for me to do that, I would be running it all day. It's just been tough. It's hard out here, man. I'm out here every day. Fusion summon, synchro summon, link summon, every day, all day. That's what I do. But it'd be hard out here. No, I do not want to do that. All right. Be hard out here. And I like to run 40 cards. That's also another thing too. I could do 41. I could do. And that's an easy way to just get around that. But I like to run a tight 40 card deck. I just like to run it. And in situations like this, look, it's not even in my hand. So it's kind of like, bruh, like it's not even like doing what I paid him to do. I pay you to do this. You haven't done it for me. I request revenge. All right. Let's go ahead and just defeat him right now. Let's defeat him right now. Also, I don't think you can do this with Thomas, because Thomas is a double D and not a triple D. And this is another reason why I play 2 of the Abyss King Ragnarok and no Thomas, because, you know, in a situation where I already had my field set up, you know, basically. Let me see what it is. It says, if you link summon, calculation, get 1,000 points and target link master, attack 0, and then this one says a bunch of other shit. All right, so I know what I have for you. Time to lose. It's time to lose, buddy. Are you ready to die? Nani? Ah! No, you wasn't supposed to play that. Oh my god. Oh my god. You weren't supposed to do that. You were not supposed to do that, sir. You are a fiend, a devilish fiend. Quite the devilish fiend indeed. We can still do some plays though. We can still play if you'd like. We can still play. You can definitely still play. Only if you'd like. Only if you'd like to play with your boy. Give me some head, please. Come on over. Come on over. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Boing boing, man. She boing boing, man. Did you know when you take the monster, it is a DDD monster? Well, Gilgamesh. Well now. Well now. What do I want from the grave? Well now. Oh yes. Prepare to feel the might of DDD. I don't think he's ready for the Triple D's true power. Ah! Can your Thomas set this feel? Dump it. Overwhelming power force! He's gonna be like, ugh! This guy's about to lose it all right now. This guy's about to lose it all right now. Did you know he's about to lose it all? I just wanted you to know this in case you didn't know. He's about to lose it fucking all. This is right now. He's about to lose everything right here. He's about to lose everything. I'm not even playing with you. He's about to lose everything. I'm not joking. I am not joking. Oh my God. He's about to lose everything, boys. Oh my God. This might be illegal, actually, when I think about it. This man's about to lose everything. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. This man's about to be losing everything. He's about to lose it all. Can't believe it. Who should I be bringing back? No one. This man's about to lose it all. Oh my God. He's gonna squeeze. He's gonna lose it all. Yes, he's gonna lose it all. Bear witness to this. I exceed summon a monster. Bear witness to this. Are you enjoying the destruction? Very good. Bear witness to this. Come out! Bear witness to this. Take 1,000, please. Wong wong. Wong wong. And then this is gonna be so silly. This is gonna be so silly. I am silly. I am silly. This is so silly. This is a bit of BM if you don't mind. Just having a bit of fun here if you don't mind. Not yet. Having a bit of BM. I'm not even attacking. I'm just BMing right now. I'm just continuing just to combo out. We need to keep going. I need to keep testing out these hands, see how far we can go, how deep we can dive into those guts. It's like, please stop. He's already dead. No, he's not. He is not dead. He is still alive. Finish him off properly, okay? What's that about that? Yeah, we bring that too. Please stop. Never. Never. He's already dead. No, I must continue. Having the damage. Yes. Yes. Ugh. And then we want to put this. Yes, sir. Then we're gonna search our deck. Add another card. We have to add to our hand. Ooh, we can add. I don't think I can really make anything else. I think it's just too much shit. Activate. Do a bit of a little exchange. Yeet. Alright, monster delete. Alright. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit this up. All this, and I didn't blow the normal summon, which is kind of funny. You can summon Thomas, I think, with this. Yeah, you can summon Thomas with this tribute summon. Yeah. Then we're gonna Do I need to do that? No, I don't need to do that. Yes, actually, I shall do that. Yeah, we're gonna summon off of Rage. And then upgrade. Stop! Stop! Never. Yes. Prepare for full punishment. Yes. 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 Good. 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 Felt great. I had to extend my DDD. You know what I'm saying? You gotta whip out the DDD. So look, I was like, y'all watch me play this game, and I was clapping yesterday. I've been playing all day today. Lost 2 games. Come on now, lose 2 games. We are playing in platinum now. I mean, what is it? Platinum. Before I go, like for example, I really think there's a ton of good stuff to put in this deck. I think that there's combos you can extend. I think also it might be beneficial to drop this and put in a small world or something like that. But you know, I don't know, man. I really like this build. Like I really like this build. Rank 4 exceeds builds is bananas. Honestly though, there's only one card that I really like in this deck that I don't play, that I would love to play. Is this card. Oops. Exceeds import. I think I played on stream one time and you guys saw me use it, and Exceeds import a monster under Machinex that Machinex could not take otherwise. This card is really busted because basically if the monster has enough attack points, it can take just about anything. Machinex has 3,000 attack and 3,000 defense. You can take anything with this card. This is really busted. So this is something that I feel like if I was to add in, like if I had more room, for example, I would, like if I knew the format or whatever, or if it was in my side deck, you know, easy 1, 2, I don't know, maybe 3 or something like that. I feel like in this deck, like, okay, so what's necessary, right? Feel like, let me see. What's necessary? All this is necessary. This is what I choose to play. Hand traps. So you, in this format, I think 3 ash is kind of necessary. Yeah, all the monsters are necessary. Necessary for the meta. So it's tech. Necessary. So what does that leave? That leaves you with 4 spaces to add spice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces for spice. That's what that leaves you with. But honestly, I'll probably go try 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll just try 3 evenly. Easy. You know, so you got 4 spaces to put any card that you want. You know, taking that out, you got 4 spaces, you can do anything. So I think that that's just a good card. Honestly, this card is okay. As you saw, like I told you, this is a win more card. This card really didn't do anything against my opponent. Like I was just able to search it just on the power of Griffin alone. So I don't really necessarily like this card per se. So I would rather run a double summon, because if I ever hard drew this card, I would be disgusted. You know? So if I ever hard draw this and I have another one in my hand, I'm disgusted, which is why I only played one. But what would I add in this place? Probably Effect Veiler. So, you know, basically, like I said, you got 4 slots that you can add whatever, where the combos would not be messed up. You know what I'm saying? You can even add in your Thomas, you can add in whatever, you know, that like that's not the goal. Like you got to really understand this deck is made to do the full combo. And what's the full combo? Getting 2 level 4 monsters on the field, going into your Xyz, and then using the Abyss King Ragnarok to bring this back so that you can continue to do the Xyz combo and basically add a dark contract when this goes to the grave, send a card to the grave when this goes to the grave. So that means you're going to be sending 1 of 2 cards to the grave. Guaranteed full combo is going to send one or the other to the grave, which is why you only have to play 1 of each. So I'm looking for more that can help me take out 2 of these. I'm looking for something that can help me take out 2 of these that won't make me feel like a brick or make me feel like I should be running more of this. So that's kind of it. And I think Small World could be a good fit in here too, but I just don't like being thrown off and having not having the right amount of monsters in hand, because you gotta have monsters in this deck is very important. But yeah, that's actually it for me, honestly. I gotta get out of here a little earlier today, but I hope you guys have been enjoying your boy being more consistent and on schedule with these streams. It has been a struggle recently as I've been going through the life, but your boy's been getting back in there for game. We've got Revengence, full Revengence for the DDD, my boy. We were able to get in there. Look at that. We were able to get in there and clap all of these duelists. We only lost 2 games. What did we lose to? We lost to an unassailable board in which we could have used evenly match on, unfortunately. And we lost to the Maxi Challenge. One so often that I know exactly why we lost on these 2 duels. So, you know, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Just because you ain't never seen it before don't mean it ain't good. Try it out, check it out, use the power of DDD, get in there, clap some anime cheeks, show them what you got, throw in your Savant Thomas, show me your true powers, get in there, my boys, upload the videos, put it on Twitch, however you do it, win Decay's tournament, and I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, my boys, keep it dank. Hilariously enough, I was expecting it to but it didn't. So I catch y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.